Welcome back to IceTime.TV for our midweek interviews. And I'm here with Devils defenseman Mark Lewis. And Mark, the team looks pretty good on the ice, but off the ice you look pretty smart too. This is a nice jacket.
Yeah, Corky hooks us up pretty good at the shop there, so can't complain.
So how's life in Cardiff been treating you so far? Have you explored the city? What do you think of the Welsh experience so far?
You know, the people of Cardiff have been really great to me. It's been you know, a really seamless transition coming over here, and you know, everything's going smooth so far. Just got to keep it going.
So we interviewed Andrew Lord on Sunday night, and he said about you that he thought he was good. You were good when he was signing you. He thought you looked good on tape and the resume. He didn't realise how good you are. There's a number of different facets to your game. What's it like playing for Andrew Lord at the moment, and what do you think you're bringing to the Cardiff Devils?
You know, Lordo's been great since we've been here. You know, getting in early and you know, kind of having a jump on things before the season started. As far as my own game, I think that you know, it's a team game too. Like you got a lot of really good players around you, and those complement me. So you know, together I think it's been working well so far.
Talking about players around you, you started off the season playing with Josh Batch, who's a great British defenseman. You've changed a little bit lately and going with Gleason Fournier, which is a lineup that Coach Lord seems to like. What are the difference playing with those two guys? What have you enjoyed playing with both Batch and Fournier?
Well, obviously they're both great players. They both bring different elements to the game. I enjoy playing with Batchy. I think we play similar styles, and you know, it's easy to read off each other. And then at the same time, with Forns, he's definitely more offensive-minded, but it's like we definitely read off each other too. So both guys have been great, and you know, I can't complain with either guy.
You were saying to me off camera that the training camp was great to have that long period getting to know the guys, but pretty excited now the serious stuff has started.
Yeah, big time. I mean, when you're here for like an extra month before the season starts, it's you start to chomp at the bit to get going. So had to be rolling, and just got to keep going forward.
And Sunday night against the Five Flyers, a couple of nice assists, driving the nets for Bordelot's goal, and then again for Patrick Asselin. So this is part of your game as well. With your size and skating ability, you can jump into the play and get to the net.
Yeah, like I said, it's nice having great players around you, and it gives you a little extra room because the other team's watching out for those guys. So just got to take those chances when I get them, and you know, convert them into for goals.
So give us an insight into the locker room. You're new in Cardiff this year. Who are the interesting characters in there? Who are the team leaders? And is it a good locker room to be in? Is it a tight group?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the tightest groups I've played on. It's you know, it's kind of tough to pick one guy, but it's definitely leadership across the board. I think Laura's put a really great team together this year, and I think we're you know, obviously expect you know, high things. So just got to keep it going.
Has your role changed at all with the addition of Patrick Bordelot? Because before Patrick came in, you were perhaps the #1 tough guy on this team who was going to have to stand up for teammates. Obviously, you're a tough guy in your own right, but can you pick and choose your battles a little bit more now, knowing that you've got his presence on the lineup?
I think that you know, it's kind of a tough question. Like with Bordy, he's obviously one of the toughest to play the game, and he gives guys a lot more room out there, and definitely, you know, takes a little load off you know, my shoulders or who else, Batchy's shoulders. So I think with that, Bordy can play the game. You saw the other night, he's very effective on the forecheck, and you know, he's great on the penalty kill, and obviously can put the puck in the net. So I think just having all the elements, you know, combined there, not just fighting, is going to give us more success over the course of the season.
You've played most of your games in Ice Arena Wales so far. A few trips on the road to Coventry in exhibition action, and then Manchester and Nottingham. Good performance against Nottingham, but the loss and obviously losing in Manchester as well. Any worries in the locker room about the moment, about performances on the road, or you know, desire to get that big W on the board pretty early on in an away team's building?
No, I don't think it's anything like that at all. I thought we played well in Nottingham, and it's just one of those things where the puck just wasn't going in for us that night. I think Manchester, the same thing. Like we were, you know, it was 2-2 with whatever 3 minutes left in the game, and they got a break there, so it could go either way. I mean, we had chances going, could have been just as a 3-2 for us. And you know, I don't think there's any worries whatsoever. It's early in the season, and you know, we're gonna just keep sticking with the game plan, and you know, keep going forward with that.
This weekend against Coventry and Sheffield, obviously cup action, and you've dropped a couple of games in the cup so far, so important for the wins, and obviously some rivalries as well for the Devils against the Blaze and the Steelers. Do the guys in the locker room let you know about the rivalries the Devils have? For example, with the Steelers, it's pretty heated, or is that ignored and every game is just take it as it comes?
I think you hit it right there. You take each game as it comes. You're not looking, ahead in a couple of weeks to who we play or anything like that. It's with each game being so important. You can't be looking ahead like that. You got to be, focused on each particular game and what the other team brings. As far as rivalries and things like that, I'm still pretty new here, but obviously you can tell there's with the passionate fans that there's going to be something. So, but again, like you said, just take it game by game and just go.
And just finally, Mark, can I confirm how tall you are? And have you ever been interviewed by a guy standing on a tire before?
That's 6'4", but no, this is definitely a first. But looks figure skaters in the background too. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
First time.
I'm getting some strange looks. Well, this is John Donovan for IceTime.TV, 5'10", I promise you, with Mark Lewis. And Mark, good luck for the weekend.
Thanks, John.